Google Chrome. Right, guys? Hello and welcome back to Would You Rather. Alright, anyways. Would you rather be someone who laughs all the time or someone who makes others laugh all the time? I'd rather make others laugh all the time. 81.7% agree with me. It's always fun to make other people laugh. I mean, laughing yourself is great, don't get me wrong, but it's even funner to make other people laugh. Would you rather sail a boat or ride in a hang glider? I've actually been on a boat before, so I'll sail a boat. Although, in retrospect, I probably should have picked ride a hang glider. I actually have seasickness, so if a boat is in a big enough lake and or the ocean, I haven't been on the ocean, but I have been in a big enough lake to where the waves are big enough to where it rocks the boat enough to make me have seasickness. In a small lake, I'm fine. It's just, when it gets big lakes, like the Great Lakes in America, yeah. Been on Lake Michigan. Not fun. Anyways, would you rather cuddle with a koala, terrifying, or cuddle with a panda? Excuse me, terrifying. Both of these are bears. Both of these are not things you want to screw with. Both of these mean death if you piss them off. Now, when we say cuddle, I'm just going to assume that I think I'd rather cuddle with a panda. I don't know. Pandas seem cuter than koalas. That's just my personal opinion. But if we're just going to assume that it's just a hug and the bears isn't going to kill me, otherwise, if it's going to kill me, I'm not going to hug either one. So sorry. Cuddle with a teddy bear that consistently whispers your secrets. Huh? What? Excuse you? Or never be able to own a teddy bear again. Okay, it doesn't bother me. I mean, it's kind of creepy if you got a bear that's whispering stuff. But anyways, have a magic freezer that always has all your favorite ice cream flavors. Or have a magic freezer that has a different ice cream flavor every time you open the door. Or would you not want the one that has all your ice cream flavors? I mean, I was reading that, thank you. I understand why this would sound cool, but it says different ice cream flavor every time you open the door. So that means there's a chance you could open the door and have an ice cream flavor you do not like. I suppose you could just close the door and open it up again and it'd be a new flavor, but why not just have all the flavors you like? Why waste your time opening and closing it hoping to get a certain flavor? I, 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 I don't get it. But anyways, have a miniature pig as a pet. Oh, have a little monkey as a pet. Neither. How miniature are we talking? Is it sitting on my shoulder type miniature? Is it like a guinea pig type miniature? Like how miniature of a pig are we talking about? Either way, I don't know if I could deal with the caged pet type deal. I have a dog. He free roams the house, and that's fine with me. Um, Animals in cages, been there, done that. Uh, Never had a guinea pig, but I've had fish. My brother's had a snake. That sort of thing. It's kind of boring just watching them sit in a cage. But if it's your thing, by all means, have a little monkey as a pet. That thing would just go crazy. You know what? Why not? Let's just go with the monkey. I feel like it would just be jumping around your house, breaking everything. But hey, would you rather clean your toilet? Heater's on. Smells a little funky. Unless that's not the heater, it's something else. I don't know. Something smells funky. Anyways, clean your toilet with a toothbrush or cut your grass with scissors. Hmm. Hmm. I'd have to clean the toilet with a toothbrush. It'd be a lot less work than cutting your... Wow. This is with a toothbrush, not your toothbrush. You can buy another toothbrush and use it to clean the toilet. Cutting your grass with scissors, do you know how long that would take? What is that? Oh, the heater is on. I'm smelling the heat as it comes out of the heater. That's what I'm smelling. Anyways, would you rather live without your phone or live without your computer and clean clothes? Well, I can't live without the phone because then I can't do DoorDash, which would suck. And I can't live without the computer because then I can't do eBay or YouTube, which would also suck. And apparently clean clothes is just added in there for shits and giggles, I guess. So I'm going to go live without your phone. because I prefer clean clothes and a computer. At least I'd be able to do eBay. But I don't really use the phone for too much outside of DoorDash anyway. So anyway, live somewhere really cold forever or somewhere really hot. I'd prefer really hot. I don't like cold at all. Never have to pee again or never have to poo again. What kind of question is this? This is a terrible question. This is a terrible, terrible question. I don't know. I'm gonna go with P. Fuck it. Moving on. We're not even gonna dissect that question. Moving on. Would you rather bungee jump from a bridge or parachute from a plane? Neither. I will not be jumping off of places that will lead to my death. But if I had to choose, I feel like a parachute would be safer. Because then I can, choose to land softly. With a bungee cord, if that cord snaps, you face plant into the ground and dead. So I feel like the parachutist has a better survival chance. Would you rather finish all your sentences with the word bar stool, or start all your sentences with the word couch? Couch, hey, what's up? That would just be weird. Or, what's up, bar stool? Yeah, no. Both are weird. Both are weird. I don't know. We'll go with bar stool. Shits and giggles. Yeah, it's one of those questions it's not worth dissecting. Cause it's... Excuse you, Hawk? Excuse you? Anyways, would you rather live in a castle or live in a spaceship? Castle. I want to be on the ground. I don't want to live in space. I'm good. Would you rather eat French fries or potato chips? Tough question. You think about that while I let my dog out. Every time I'm recording, he has to go out. He sits there all night when I'm doing eBay and uploading YouTube videos and this, that, and the other thing. But the moment I sit down to record, he suddenly has to go to the bathroom. Anyways. I'd rather eat potato chips. That's just me. Oh, some people like French fries. Potato chips, you can just grab the bag, open it, and just start going at it, man. French fries, you gotta cook. So, there's that. I suppose you could go to McDonald's or some other place and just buy French fries, but then, that kind of defeats the purpose of just grabbing a bag of chips is still easier. But anyways, would you rather control the outcome of any coin flip, be unbeatable at rock, paper, scissors? Well, I wouldn't say I'm unbeatable at this, but I'm actually pretty good at rock, paper, scissors. Ooh, this is a tough one. I really control the outcome of a coin. I don't know. You could try to do deals with people and say, if I flip this coin, whatever it lands on, then you could always make yourself win, and then you'd win a lot of stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Spend the whole day in a huge garden. Spend the whole day in a large museum. I really go to a museum. Oh, well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind gardens. I had a garden. This year I'm probably not going to do it because dog. And every year he seems to get into my garden, which pisses me off. But that aside, I love my dog very much. But I'd rather spend the whole day in a museum because museums, I love history. That's just all I am. I love history. Anyway, have an unlimited supply of ice cream or have a popular ice cream named after you. Why would you want an ice cream flavor named after you? Ice cream flavor Josh. No. Unlimited supply of ice cream. 29% want their ice cream to be named after them. Would you rather spend the day with your friends or a day on your computer? Ooh, this is a 50-50. Some days I like spending with my friends. Other days I like just by myself on the computer. But if I had to be honest, I think I like spending days with friends. It's a lot more entertaining. When you're by yourself, you try to crack a joke or two, and it's just like, nope, not working. Even look what I'm doing now. Depressing. Anyways, I'm joking. Moving on. See, terrible joke. I'm not even laughing. No one's laughing. Anyways, be able to eat any spicy food without problems. Never be bitten by another mosquito. 777. I go camping a lot, and I do not like mosquitoes, not in the slightest bit. Anyway, would you rather donate your body to science or be cremated? I'd rather donate my body to science. I'm already dead, man. They might as well use it for what they can to find cures and stuff. Let's be honest, they're not going to find cures. I prefer to milk the crap out of our money for treating us. Anyways, get 4 hours of sleep per night, get 15 hours of sleep per night. That's half a day. That's not even the night anymore. That's just half a freaking day. It's more than half a day. 12 hours is half a day. It's a day and then half a day and then some. Oh, shit. Speaking of sleep, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting, a lot of sleep I can get, but 15 is excessive. I don't know. I'm going to go with 4. Oh, well, 52% of you would rather sleep 15 hours a day and then only be up for 9. Is that like a koala sleep schedule or something? Or the koala, I think it's more like 18 hours, something like that. But anyways, live without watching movies or without... I'm going with music. I love my movies, man. I watch a lot more movies than I do listen to music. Have unlimited video games. I didn't even question that. Screw your snacks. Have a parrot that repeats everything you say. Have a llama that spits on you whenever you walk in the door. I don't know why that's funny to me. Welcome up. If it's just when I walk in the door, I can dodge that, because I'm going to eventually get used to him being on the other side of the door. The parrot would just be annoying. Wow. 81% of you are willing to just have a parrot that just never shuts up. The llama is just when you enter into the door, and then he goes and lays down for the rest of the day. So as long as you don't walk through another doorway, you're good to go. Which I suppose you got to walk through a couple of doorways every day to go to bed. Or does it say what particular door? Or it says in the door? And if it's just from outside, inside, that's not a big deal. I suppose, though, if it's every doorway you go through. Anyway, master every martial art, but never use them. No one move that always works, but... No one move that always works, but only once. I'm going to go with this one, because that is the essence of martial arts right there. You learn to have power in the hopes of never using it. I learned Taekwondo long ago. It was one of the things I learned. Anyways, always have a pebble in your shoe. That is so annoying and painful. Have a permanent lousy haircut. Hey, I already got that. So no change in my life. I mean, it's not really a haircut. My hair is just balding in places, and so my hair just looks goofy anyway. So anyways, always be late. Always arrive an hour early. I'd rather arrive an hour early. It's a lot more respectful to arrive early, and I can just sit in the car on the phone or something. Hey, I found a use of my phone. There you go. Have grass for hair or cucumber for a nose. So, these are all from One Piece, or I don't know what the heck that is. I'd rather have green hair. If you haven't watched One Piece yet, it's a pretty good show. Pretty good anime. Anyways, have a 3D printer. Have the best phone on the market. Well, with the 3D printer, I can create whatever I want. Within reason, of course. Wow, I keep yawning. Didn't think I was that exhausted, but apparently I am. So, apparently, I create whatever I want or have the best phone on the market. Well, I'm going to go with a 3D printer. I mean, I get the idea, but I don't really use my phone outside of talk and text. I use a couple apps, but I'm not a big, gamer or app user of the phone. So I don't really need a phone. 3D printer, I feel like would be more useful anyways. Ooh, we got time for one more. Go to the beach on a sunny day, but the water is cold. So normal. Go to the beach on a rainy day, but the water is warm. What, is the rain warm? Well, guess what? They didn't say I had to go in the water. Now what? Loophole. Oh, this is lose your keys or your cell phone. Both are terrifying. But I'd rather lose my cell phone. Wow. You realize if you lose your keys, you can't get back in the house. That's a hint, guys. That's a hint. You see the hint here? You, do you see the hint? I need more subscribers. Speaking of subscribing, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, subscribe, like, and comment. Also, don't forget to check out the eBay store. And as always, I will see you in the next ones.